All right, I'm here with Sean. We're going to talk to Sean about Read Across America Week. Sean, what's your favorite book and why?
For Whom the Bow Tolls by Hemingway. It was the first book I read by him, and it's my favorite still. It's a war novel.
All right. So what's helped you become such a good reader?
My mom influenced me since I was a boy to read books, and it kind of stuck with me.
So is your mom a teacher?
Yeah, she teaches at Jefferson.
All right. So since your mom and your time in Jefferson Elementary really helped you become a good reader, how has that carried over to your successes in middle school and high school?
I think I have more joy in reading the books that my teacher assigns me, and I can probably read a bit faster than the other students.
Very nice. So if you could pick anywhere to sit down and read a book, where would that be?
Probably the beach.
The beach. That's nice. On another note, do you have any advice for the students at Jefferson Elementary on not only their academics but also any activities that they do outside of school?
I'd say just stay focused, enjoy reading, because those experiences stay with you longer than you think.
Thank you, Sean. All right, I'm here with Mackenzie. We're going to talk to her about Read Across America Week. Mackenzie, what's your favorite book and why?
My favorite book is definitely Into the Wild because it's about a guy who goes out into the wild and he just lives on his own and he kind of experiences things that he was never able to experience in his everyday life.
Mackenzie, what helped you become a good reader?
My mom definitely helped me become a good reader because she always had me read at home, so I was definitely able to get better over time.
So your mom's a teacher, right, in elementary school?
Yeah, she teaches third grade math at Jefferson Intermediate School.
So since I'm assuming your mom helped you out a lot in elementary school, how has elementary school in those days of learning how to read helped you out in middle school and high school?
I've definitely gone on to take harder classes in English. So I'm in AP English with Mrs. Kazoni, so that helps me read the higher level books that we read.
Very nice. If you could pick anywhere to sit down and read a book, where would it be?
It would probably be my room because it's the quietest area in the house.
So on another note, do you have any advice for the Jefferson Elementary students on not only school but other activities?
For school and reading, I would definitely just say read for enjoyment now because you'll get better at it when you're young, and then it will be much easier when you're older.
Very nice. Thank you, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex Weber, and I'm here with James Martinez. We're going to talk to him about Read Across America Week. So, James, what is your favorite book, and why is it your favorite?
All my favorite books are all in the Harry Potter series. My favorite one is probably the fourth one, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. They're probably my favorite because they're really interesting, and there's just always action going on.
All right. Yeah, we got a lot of people who like Harry Potter books. So what helped you become a good reader?
Reading on my own outside of school, all throughout elementary school, has really helped me, and just reading books that challenge me has really boosted my reading level.
All right, so since you became a good reader in elementary school, how has it helped you succeed in middle school and high school?
It's helped me on tests and reading books in the classroom to actually understand what I'm reading, and it just has helped me get better grades.
If you could pick any place to just sit down, relax, and read a book, where would you pick?
Probably somewhere outside on a nice day. It's just a different environment that is really relaxing.
So just to conclude, if you could give kids from Jefferson any advice on how to be successful in both school and their activities, what would you say?
Work hard and try to be the best that you can do at everything. So just keep working hard.
All right, thank you, James. All right, I'm here with Hunter Fairman, and I'm going to talk to him about the Read Across America Week. Hunter, what's your favorite book and why?
My favorite book's got to be The Outsiders because really shows how groups of kids interact back then and how they got along.
All right, very nice. What helped you become a good reader?
Probably my elementary school teachers, how they just went with me and they went line by line, taught me you can read line by line, not miss any words,
All right.
Really inspired me, some of the authors.
Yeah, very nice. So since you became a good reader in elementary school, how would you say that helped prepare you for middle school and high school and go through the successes you've gone through?
Well, I like to think of myself as a good reader, so honestly, I just go in confident when I get a book in my hands, and I think I read. I pick up a book and I just start reading. I don't stop.
All right, so on that note, if you could pick anywhere just to sit down, relax a little bit, pick up a book, start reading, where would you go?
Definitely the library, without a doubt. Definitely the high school library. Honestly, Mrs. Farrell is the best teacher to have in school.
All right. On another note, since you've been obviously a pretty successful reader, what kind of advice would you give to the elementary school students at Jefferson and how they could become successful like you?
Just never give up, honestly. You might not like the book at the beginning, but it gets good throughout, and you sit down maybe with a cup of coffee, just enjoy the book, honestly. That's what I like to do.
All right, thank you, Hunter.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here with Jake. We're going to talk to Jake about Read Across America Week. Jake, what's your favorite book and why is it your favorite?
My favorite book is Diary of Wimpy Kids, and it is my favorite because I've always read it while as a kid, all through elementary and middle school.
So what's helped you become a good reader?
Well, for the most part, my mom is a teacher, and when I was in elementary school, she was there all the way for me, all through 1st and 5th grade.
So with your mom being a teacher and in elementary school learning, the basis of reading, how has it helped you succeed in middle school and high school?
It has helped me through from reading books to projects to all the way through essays, all the way through middle school and even now in high school.
If you could pick anywhere to read a book, where would it be?
Probably my room where it's nice and quiet.
On another note, do you have any advice for the Jefferson Elementary students and how they could become successful not only in school but also in their extracurricular activities?
Keep reading, studying, and be active and go out and play sports with your friends.
Thanks, Jake. And we're back with Read Across America Week. I'm here with Jenna Clark. Jenna, what's your favorite book and why?
I'd say my favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird. I think that obviously it has a lot of history and just it's a great novel to read. It's read everywhere in high school, and I think the structure is really interesting and just it's a good book.
That's nice. I'm sure you got plenty of years of reading under your belt. Committed to Yale, that's huge. For those of you who don't know, that's Ivy League. Very smart people there. What helped you become a good reader?
I'd say my teachers just kind of inspiring me to read through, the 25 book challenge, doing all those types of things always helped. And then my sister loves reading, so she always got me into it, and just nothing better than a good book,
Yeah, so it all starts at a young age, elementary school years. How would you say those years in elementary school really helped you succeed in middle school and high school?
Starting with a foundation of reading books is always going to help you because you use it all the way up until we're seniors right now, and we're still reading novels almost every day. So I just think, getting a good head start, it's good.
All right, so if you could pick anywhere to sit down, relax, and read a book, where do you think that would be?
I'd say, during the summer, going to the beach whenever you're with your family on vacation, getting a little second away from them, just reading on the beach, definitely.
Gotta love the warmer weather.
Oh, yeah.
So, on a side note, do you have any advice for the Jefferson Elementary students, not only in their school endeavors, but also their outside activities? Being a basketball player, I'm sure you got plenty of advice for that.
I'd say a big thing would just be time management. You're always going to have a lot to juggle, and just making your priorities straight, and just that'll help you out a lot.
Thanks, Jenna.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here with Max Shaw. We're going to talk to him about Read Across America Week. Max, what's your favorite book, and why is it your favorite?
It's a tough question, Alex. I definitely have to say Hatchet. One of my all-time favorites. Really hit home with me. There's a lot of them there.
Gary Paulson, I like him. So, what helped you become a good reader?
I've had a lot of tools, given to me in elementary school that helped me become a good reader. Just sitting down in a quiet place, reading a book, and just taking it slow.
Yeah, that's really excellent. So since you had all those tools handed to you in elementary school to help you really elevate your game in the reading world, how's that helped with your success in middle school and high school?
It's definitely helped a lot. Sometimes just to clear your head, it helped me do that a lot. Whenever things are getting tough and you need to, just clear your head. Just think back to all the days you were reading a book and you can just do that.
Yeah, speaking of clearing your head, sometimes when you got to do that, people like to just sit down and read a book. If you could pick anywhere to do that, where would it be?
That's a tough one. I'll tell you what. There's a million places to read a good book. I'll tell you that much. But I'd have to say outside, probably on a nice day, a little breeze, if you can get one. Lemonade right there, probably. Probably by a pool. Something like that. A little shade. You need shade, that's for sure.
Really can't beat the good weather, especially in Pittsburgh,
Right.
So on another note, Do you have any advice for the Jefferson Elementary students, not just in school, but in their extracurricular activities, being a wrestler and a football player? I'm sure you got plenty.
Right. Well, you're going to hear this a million times, especially if you play sports, but grades are everything. You're not going to get there without them. So stick to the books. Don't think you're good enough to not do that. Work hard and everything. Always try to be first. And, yeah, like I said, work hard and you'll be fine.
Thanks, Max. And stay tuned for our next episode. We have another prime athlete committed to Yale. Just hold up a sec. I'm here with Dee. We're going to talk to her about the Read Across America Week. Dee, what's your favorite book and why is your favorite?
I'd have to say Wonder. You know the blue book?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that book. It's fantastic. Should definitely read the book before the movie because books are always better than the movie.
Heard it from a smart kid right here. Read the book before you watch the movie. Dee, how'd you become such a great reader?
I definitely have to say elementary school AR reading. Just whenever they put the little footballs up and you try and reach your goal, it's so motivating.
Since you became a good reader in elementary school, how do you think that's helped you with your success here at the high school and also at the middle school?
Definitely, I received so much more knowledge, and it's definitely made me a better writer. So I took AP Language this year, and it's just, that class is amazing. You should definitely take it too. Reading's just, like, amazing.
That's awesome. So if you could pick anywhere to sit down, relax, and read a book, where would that be?
Definitely upstairs in the library in the comfy little chair. But to be honest, you could do it anywhere. I mean, just grab a book, sit down, start reading it. Knowledge. Instant knowledge.
Thanks, Dee. So if just on another side note, if you could give advice to the Jefferson Elementary students, not just with their schoolwork, but also any extracurricular activities, what would it be?
Definitely have fun. Keep your priorities straight. Go out with your friends, finish your homework. Just do what you need to get done and do it while having fun.
Thanks, Dee.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Shane Stump. We're going to talk to him about Read Across America Week. Shane, what's your favorite book and why?
I'd say my favorite book is from the series Harry Potter because when I was a kid, I really enjoyed the fantasy and I felt like I really connected with Harry as a character.
What would you say helped you become a good reader?
I'd say in 5th grade, Mrs. Martinez, being my reading teacher, really helped me learn to read and really comprehend what I was reading and enjoy it.
That's nice. So since you became a good reader in elementary school, how do you think that's helped you become successful in middle school and high school?
Throughout middle school and high school, your reading teachers will have you read different books and perform different projects, and I feel like just being a good reader and having that skill really helped me when it came to going through the classes, and it just made everything easy.
If you could pick anywhere to just sit down, relax, and read a book, where do you think that would be?
I feel like even just sitting at home in bed is probably my favorite place to read. Just have a light shining on your book and just sit in the dark and read. It's probably one of my favorite things to do.
All right. On another note, do you have any advice you could give to the Jefferson Elementary students, not just in school but in activities?
I'd say just make sure whatever you're doing, just make sure you're having fun doing it. That's all I could say.
Thank you, Shane.